Food blogger Jerry James Stone is here with some tips on how to get the most out of our corn. A good day to you, Jerry. We always appreciate you joining us here. Let's first start off with this. And Jen, I know you had this question. Where are we getting our corn from at this time of the year?
The main thing I think with when you're purchasing your corn, I always recommend getting your corn from the farmer's market. That's the main thing because corn, unlike other vegetables, those sugars in the corn are going to convert to starches quickly. So the fresher, the better. That's the best tasting corn you're going to get.
Yeah, so for a lot of the country, it might not be until later this summer, but if you can get it for this weekend, we want it for our outdoor barbecue. So what should we be looking for when shopping for that perfect ear of corn?
Yeah, great question. So the silk inside, just under the husk, is one of the main factors that kind of gives you an indicator as to how fresh that corn is. You want silk that still has that nice golden color. It's not brown, it's not black, it's definitely not molding. That sort of freshness. You want to look for husks that are tight and taut, so you don't want them opening up. That means the corn probably is also not as fresh, and it should feel a little heavy for its weight. That's going to give you a great juicy ear of corn.
What about the pre-husked ones, that come in the plastic wrap? Is that yes or no kind of situation there?
It depends, right? So it's like, I think the pre-husked stuff, anytime that corn has been more processed, like I said, the thing with corn is after it's picked, those sugars start to convert to starch. And so you lose that sweetness. So the longer it goes with, between being picked to your mouth, it just changes that flavor. So if it's processed more, that's why I like to buy my corn at the farmer's market if I can, because getting the freshest corn possible is going to be the tastiest corn. Unlike other produce that we've talked a lot about on this show, like, having things last for weeks in the refrigerator, corn so much, you want to eat it on the earlier side. I recommend eating corn within a couple of days of purchasing it.
Makes sense. So once we get that corn on home, what's the best method for the storage? Tossing it into the freezer, does that work?
I wouldn't put it in the freezer. I'd put it in the fridge and put it, so corn likes humidity. So I just put mine in a zip top bag or any sort of sealable container. Keeping that moisture in there is going to keep those husks fresh, going to keep those kernels fresh, keep everything just nice and juicy. So it likes that humidity and it likes to be cold. So putting it in the fridge in some sort of airtight container or zip top bag will keep that humidity high and keep your corn until you're ready to eat it.
So I think why a lot of people buy the pre-husked corn is because it can be a hassle to take the husk and all the silks off. You have a hack that can make it easier?
Yeah, in just a few seconds, really. So if you cut the corn at sort of its thickest part on the bottom and put it in the microwave, just for like a few seconds, it'll actually, the moisture that's in that corn will steam the husk and those and the green part and the silk, and you can just slide it right out. It's so simple. And I just think there's a freshness to having the corn when it comes in its original packaging versus the plastic stuff. So I like it for that reason. But yeah, you can just use the microwave hack to remove those husks super fast. It is a pain.
Mind blown.
This is why we have you, because of the genius. Wow, you just saved a lot of people a lot of time, that's for sure.
All right, our poll question today, we're asking people what is their favorite side for the barbecues. We've got choices going, though. Potato salad, coleslaw, corn on the cob, or baked beans. Pick one of those, and then what's your very favorite?
Yeah, so despite today's topic, I'm definitely a potato salad guy. I like a really good potato salad. That's
with
always... I always go for seconds, possibly thirds, potato salad. So I definitely am that. Coleslaw is probably my second.
All right, we're gonna have to get your favorite recipes here. That'll be a topic for another segment. All right, Jerry James Stone, always good to have you on the show.